Hello everyone, my name is Darling Madhu and I'm a guide and training. I'm here today to speak on this presentation that talks about the ideology of MMM. You know, it's interesting that we understand the ideology, to know how it works, the mechanics, to look at the rules, and also to look at the benefits of MMM. I hope you will enjoy the slide as we progress from one point to another. So what is MMM all about? What is the ideology? What is the message? Basically, it's an opportunity to live out your dreams. It's a community of mutual aid which has no equals. And it was founded in 2011 with the aim of creating a fair financial system. In MMM, people lend financial help to each other and get 30% of the corresponding amount on a monthly basis. Basically, that's what MMM does. And it's actually a group of participants who unite to overcome social inequality which has been created by the world's current financial system. If you want to live in abundance and feel confident about your future, then MMM is an opportunity for you. And thanks to the community of people that can help their families and friends financially, manage their travel expenses, run charities and the rest, together they are building the world, a fair world as a matter of fact. And with MMM, everybody can become financially independent, and this includes you. You know, that's the overview. MMM is already existing in 10 countries, from Asia to Europe, China to Spain, and there are already 200 million people in the community. Residents from about 118 countries have joined MMM. And based on statistics, we have about new participants joining every second. So the ideology is very simple. The money world today is bad. It's inhumane and unfair and unjust. It's a world of money. It's not made for people. It's actually made for those who make money, for bankers and the government. What lies behind the welfare of the community is a question you would ask. It's labor. So why then do bankers live 100,000 times better than ordinary laborers? Bankers do not work harder than you. They do not even produce any material items. But the truth is that the financial world is a pyramid. Those who print money, the government and the banks, are on top of it. And ordinary people who actually generate these funds by hard labor are under it. Most people in the world are not satisfied with their income. And people are massively indebted due to the banking system that we have today. And so because of that, we are witnessing a very, very large amount of social inequality when some have everything and others have nothing. But thanks to this community, the community of MMM, there is a financial system where you will lose the competition and will be replaced with a new one. Everybody gets a chance to live happily in abundance and will cease to obey the banks and the government. In this scheme, people can aspire to become self-fulfilled, dreaming to get an education, to start a business, or to travel. All of these are possible when you join MMM. Okay, money. We're not going to go into this aspect because it's not a major subject, but it supports the ideology that you need to understand that money in itself, as you see, is shackles into which we are but put by banks and the government, and you can do nothing without money. You cannot buy food, you cannot manage a disease. But the fact is that with MMM, you have a network of individuals who are able to master the control of money by contributing and receiving help at the same time. MMM was founded by Sergey Mavrodi, a genius by all standards. and it has become his lifetime project. He is one of the few people who has defied the current and unjust financial system of the world today. He represents financial freedom for everyone and believes that a person does not need a lot of money to be happy. So it is sufficient for you to be able to use it at any time and to know that you possess it. MMM was founded in 1994, and within 6 months about 20 million people joined them. In 2011, MMM was now spread as a multinational community, and it is the only community in the world which has the tools to change the financial system in favor of ordinary people. So we're going to just scroll through. This is just a brief of the history. We're going to scroll through and see how it works. First, how do you participate in MMM? Anyone can actually participate in MMM. A student, a retiree is able to understand how it works. All you just need to do is you must be registered on the website, and upon registration you are granted access to your personal office where you can use it to help others and also get help. You will also need to specify your bank details for money transfers into your personal office. Basically, how does it work? You provide help and get help, in summary. So what you do is, to provide help, you create an appropriate request and enter that appropriate request with an appropriate amount. This you will see on the section that I'm about to highlight here. The program will automatically match you with an MMM participant whom you need to transfer the funds to. You send the money to the specified bank details and attach a confirmation screenshot. On the other hand, to get help, you create an appropriate request, enter your bank details and the desired amount, and another participant of MMM will transfer the money to your account. You need to confirm the receipt of funds eventually. The amount of help provided is displayed in MMM's conditional currency units, which is known as MAVROs. So for example, if a participant provides a help for $100 or $1,000, MAVRO USD of 1,000 is accrued to the account. This MAVRO grows at a monthly rate of 30% and can be exchanged for real money at any time. A certain percentage is added to your amount in MAVRO on a daily basis. Now for the bonuses system is actually very basic. In addition to providing a help at a 30% rate, MMM participants are entitled to receiving bonuses. You have a 10% referral bonus that you get as a bonus of the amount of help provided by each participant you have invited to join the community. So you actually have a chance to provide yourself even without providing help personally. For instance, if you invite 10 people whose average amount of help provided is $100, you will get a bonus of $100. If you invite only 5 people, each of whom provides help worth an average of $1,000, the community will grant you a bonus of $500, which is 5 times 100. If you invite 1,000 new buys with the average provided help of just $100, you will get a bonus of $10,000. So it actually works on a 10% basis. There is also a category for the guiders. The guiders bonus talks about those who help others to participate in the community and become their guiders. This is similar to a position of a consulting assistant, which has 4 levels of bonuses. Participants who have finished MMM's guider school receive guider status, and then they are able to build their own structures. 5% of help provided by the first line participants, 3% of help provided by the second line participants, and 1% help provided by the third line participant that you are able to connect to your line. 0.5% of help will be produced by fourth line participants, and 0.3% provided by the fifth line participants. So there is always a bonus opportunity for everyone, depending on the category you join. There is also the category of the Advanced Learners Bonus. For participants who have finished the MMM Guider School you receive an advanced leader bonus for their structure. The bonus rates from the highest to the lowest structure is 7, 5, 3, 1, 0.5, 0.3, 0.1, down to 0.01. The numbers of levels is unlimited. Of course, this is a function of the number of participants you have in your structure. Alright, so we're going to go into the Bitcoin option. You know, apart from providing direct funds, you could also provide help using the Bitcoin cryptocurrency, where you're able to get a Mavro 50%, you know, after 1 month period. So if you could afford it with a Bitcoin, instead of getting a 30% on your contribution, you can get a 50% with the Bitcoin. Now basically, of course, it'll be interesting if you can attract new participants so that you can also be able to get some bonuses. Typically, you will find a referral link in your personal office where users who click it can register in the community and become your referrals automatically. You can send the link to your friends or relatives on the internet, or to people you don't even know, and then you can rest assured that once they join, you will make some savings and some bonuses to your account. So typically, there are ranks in MMM. Graduates of the MMM school are ranked within the community and are displayed in the personal offices as icons. Your rank grows with the expansion of your structure. The bigger your structure, the higher your rank. You know, so when you have 1 to 9 participants at the beginning, as you can see, you're a guider. When you have 10 to 99 participants, you are a 10 plus guider. When you have 100 to 999 participants, you are 100 plus guider, and so on and so forth until you get to a 1 million rank guider for somebody who has 1 million participants and more. So basically, there are some things that are very interesting for you to understand about participating fairly and effectively in MMM. The mobile world site version is available. Video messages to participants is available. Convenience of participants is paramount. You know, and so recommendations and instructions from participants are available where required and when necessary. Now we'll go to the rules of MMM. MMM makes no distinction among people representing different age and social groups, occupations, political views, countries and religions. And here are a list of the rules. Number 1, participation is only allowed for people of full legal age. Number 2, you are not allowed to create multiple accounts. Number 3, you are not allowed to register the same details for different people. Number 4, a family referral is not allowed to provide help worth a bigger amount than yours. Number 5, help must be provided within 72 hours. If you have not transferred money in time, you will be banned from the system. Number 6, you cannot refuse to transfer money after you have created a provide help request. If you have a good reason, you need to contact the support team and your situation will be dealt with on an individual basis. So you can see that the system itself has checks and balances. Basically, risks are things that you cannot do without. And as you have it everywhere, you may run into risk in MMM. By registering in the community, you voluntarily agree to these risks. Unlike banks, which go bankrupt regularly, MMM provides no guarantees. However, we encourage you to participate in the community with minor amounts. Now, for stability's sake and analysis, MMM stability is ensured by advertising and participants' activities. So it's important that everybody is involved, providing help, giving help when it's required. And if everyone brings at least one new person to the community soon enough, the entire world will be under the auspices of MMM. So these are other information that you can find on the website about Bitcoin and common interest. Now, the legality is clear. Participation in an MMM community is legal in any jurisdiction whatsoever. It is not a legal entity in itself, but a voluntary association of people. MMM does not conduct commercial activity or provide investment and consulting services. Participants simply exchange their money voluntarily, and at the legislative level, this cannot be prohibited because MMM has existed for many years. In most countries, donations are not tax deductible, so if you are a participant from a country that levies donation tax, you will have to pay this tax. However, it is important to understand that MMM will call and make sure that participants are advised to abide by the laws of the countries in which they live. There are a lot of testimonials from people who have been participating in MMM from different parts of the world. As you can see, you have an opportunity of going to mmm.net on the website to get more information about all of these testimonials. In conclusion, I will end by saying this. Please take an opportunity of leverage for your future and for your financial stability by joining 200 million happy community members who are already on MMM. With MMM, you are your own boss, your schedule is flexible, and your income is unlimited. Become part of the community and get 30% a month and change the current global financial system. Ensure a bright future for the children and help those in need. Invite your friends, family, and everyone else to join MMM. Live happily and give others a chance to change their lives. Together, we can change the world. This is a brief on MMM by Darling Madhu. Guider in Training, 2017. Goodbye.